Alright, you're at Woke Up Board and we're on Address the Elephant and we're with
Urban.
Alright, welcome Urban. Today we're going to talk about the New Zealand underground scene and learn a little bit more about that and obviously speak to one of the big artists upcoming from that. Let's kind of continue on from what you're explaining with your sound. So let's run it back from the beginning. Like I said, people want to learn about you. People have seen your face a couple around, but they haven't actually heard your voice and kind of known who you are as an artist. So can we kind of just start from the beginning? Who's Urban? What's your sound? And what's your type of category? And let's learn a little bit about you, type of thing. Yeah.
Okay, so as for my sound, I would say it's hard to explain actually.
How come?
It's kind of weird saying that I'm original because everybody kind of says that, but I would say you see no 16-year-olds making music in New Zealand, especially.
Yeah.
And especially in my type of genre, which is kind of like melodic rage, I could do, just kind of experimental type of shit. And what were the other questions?
No, also no, just building on from that, again, it's we're not going cookie cutter. My thing is experiencing kind of your real raw answers with this. When you say you're original and you say it obviously confidently, how do you have that confidence to say that? Is it just you seeing the scene in regards of people have a certain sound and you're like, oh, this is the sound that I'm even different? But what makes you so original and have that confidence to say that?
I feel like I'm a lot more hardworking and I'm trying to push a lot more content than other New Zealand underground artists.
Yeah.
And, if you keep on pushing hard work and you keep on refining your sound, it makes you more better.
Yep.
And just that kind of mindset.
Yeah, now obviously you're saying pushing the work, pushing the sounds. Now you started your stuff when you were 12.
No, 14.
14?
14.
Ooh, my sources are incorrect. Written sources, but anyways, you started when you were 14.
Did you
start anything when you were 12 then? Nothing to do with...
I think in my Spotify bio it does say that I did make music for... I was under a previous alias, I think you pronounce it.
Touch on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is which we won't obviously drop here, but the full legal name. That was the full. That was the last one.
Yeah. I used to. It wasn't really me making vocal. I used to produce a little bit.
Yeah.
For a couple years.
Yeah.
And then I really started focusing on actually making music and being like, oh, I kind of like this, and I started to take it serious and made Urban.
Easy. Let's run it back with your beats, producing that type of stuff. You produce a lot of your stuff that you do now, correct? And we see on a lot of the reels that you put out, we see that bit by bit you doing that type of producing. Let's explain about your producing. Again, we touched on music. Let's just hear a little about of your producing side. How did that become? Because it's some really good beats we've heard. How did that become? How did it become that?
For beats, I kind of want to... It's good to have a good set of skills, and my mindset is to get a broad range of those.
Yeah.
I make all my cover art and kind of stuff like that. And if I learn how to produce, I can channel my inner vision.
Yeah.
That's the best way I could describe it, and put something that I like into music.
Yeah. Now, obviously, when you're recording, we've talked about, select amount of skills. You got to have some sort of feeling, and I think when I've seen artists perform or record, they've got to have some sort of feeling to do it, to get in that full kind of flow state. What's your type of must-dos or must kind of happens to record? Is it must be a calm setting? You must be standing up, sitting down. What is your recording setup?
I think it changes.
Yeah.
A lot for me. I just have to feel in that mood, and just the environment has to be right. I wouldn't say it has to be a specific vibe.
Yeah.
But I just have to be in the mood to do it.
Yeah.
And
Are you obviously we see the amount of content, because again we'll touch on the content a little bit later. We see the content you're pushing. Are you recording on the daily basis, or are you recording every second, or how does that, because again we're talking about mood fluctuations and that happens a lot, but is this everyday recording for you, or is it on every second day or something like that?
I have a schedule that I follow. I usually record content, the entire content in one day for the week. So like
Wow.
7 recordings in one day.
Wow.
The reason I do it like that is because if you just go, I'll get it done now, instead of trying to push it out through the week, it helps you stay confident and not burn out.
Yep.
And you can just leave the other time to work on stuff, for example, like music
Yeah.
and stuff like that.
So like I think I saw someone a couple of days ago and they do like a Sunday schedule where they plan out their whole week. Is that the type of, do you plan that out from the beginning of the week, like you said, day by day?
Yeah.
Like that's something you do?
Yeah, I think I do, yeah.
Wow. And like, again, we're going to talk about it not later, but we can talk about it now. That is like, I think from a lot of, like you said, your originality, that is original in regards to like maturity. Did you have that maturity, or did you have that kind of set of being so determined and driven for your whole life? Or is it just you've really like locked in this past like couple years type of thing?
I don't think so at all. I think because I've started making music, I've picked up that mindset.
Yeah.
And I do really enjoy music myself, which I know a lot of people make music and don't have that passion.
Yeah.
And I found myself putting a lot more motivation and working on myself when I started music.
Now, mindset aside, like, I mean, how do you get to a stage, we see your website. We see your website. It is so professional. Like, you go on there and you're like, wow, this is like a much better than a lot of, whatever, like a lot of people put up. Like, how did you kind of get to that stage where you're getting things so well done at like this age? Are you sitting down to research all these things? Like, how are you finding these levels to upskill your talent in a way, in a way?
You pretty much just described it for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do just try to learn everything I can, because one mindset I have is that life isn't infinite, and once something's over, it's over.
Yeah.
And if I put all my hard work into one thing, and I can achieve that kind of thing.
Now, people don't like to kind of branch out of too many avenues. This avenue, that avenue, to the point where they're really lost. What is the avenue, and what's the benefit for you for releasing merch?
I don't really do it for like profit or stuff like that. I kind of just do it because I want to do it. And yeah, I enjoy doing stuff. I like creating stuff. I like doing all this and trying new things.
So is it that you like want one of your fans to be like so kind of enticed with the music they want to buy something?
Yeah.
Or is it like you want to see like your brand represented around, let's say, like New Zealand?
I would say it was both of those.
Both?
Boxes. Yeah.
No, that's actually like, that's good to know. Obviously, your first Apple drop or song is a year, I think a day back. It's its anniversary from yesterday, so it's a year from this anniversary. Obviously, you've dropped a load of stuff since, a couple albums and stuff like that. What was the hardest thing for that first Apple drop, and what have you learned kind of since?
I think I've actually had older music than what you see that is public right now, but it was so terrible that I took it down. And I'm going to start with a little story before I answer your other question. Basically, when I was first starting music, I think it was 2024, I told my friends about it, and they dug into my music, found my first music, and it was dog shit. Yeah, I can say that with full confidence, and I was bullied for the whole year.
And like, what made you want to like improve it so much?
And
if we want to...
Oh, yeah. What made me want to improve it was just, I want to, we all want to improve something in life.
Yeah.
And what made me want to improve it.
Yeah, you got it.
I would just say I wanted to. There's not really a reason. I just kind of did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. Different location, same type of topic. Now, obviously, we've spoken about the age. We won't stick on it too much, but my kind of real question to you is, material, when we're kind of like older in a way, is kind of, it's limitless, because you've been there, you've done that. Obviously, with your age, does that limit your material and what you have?
I would say it does limit me quite a bit. Since I'm under 18, and like a lot of stuff requires you to be over 18.
Yeah.
for example, I think I had a little bit of issue with my distribution service, getting payment from that and stuff like that. And there's just a few restrictions and like stuff like that. What a world we live in.
Yeah. Now, if we're talking about like just troubles with that, I did kind of hear, not a story, I did kind of hear that last year you were trying to obviously get into a venue, and you were a year younger, and that was a problem.
Yeah.
Now, like, we hear such a hustler mentality, but that's crazy to hear that, you know, that age you're trying to get into that type of environment. Like, let's hear the story. Let's hear the background of you obviously trying to get into the venue last year.
You know too much. But for the venue, I remember just wanting to do a show and just wanting to try out new stuff, because my motto is like wanting to try out new stuff, get it done.
Yeah.
For the venue, I just hit this guy up. I was like, I really want to kind of perform if it's available or whatever. We were almost like ready to like get me in, right?
Yeah.
And Nick Minute, viral thing.
Nick,
do you know what I'm talking about, Nick Minute?
No. Let's hear about it. I don't know. I know that you're trying to get in.
Yeah.
The viral. Let's
just ignore that.
Okay.
Okay. So we're at the final step of like actually confirming the venue.
Yes.
And he said, "Are you over 18?" No. And it just kind of went downhill from there.
Went downhill.
Yeah.
Like downhill in regards of like downhill within like the organizer, or downhill as in like the motion that was kind of going.
I would say the organizer.
The organizer. Yeah, that's fair. Because again, like I think obviously loads of misconceptions, but I think as we can see today that like you're a top artist and you're a top personality, and again like you're gonna go crazy like sooner or later.
Hopefully.
Oh no, not hopefully, it is. And the thing is, the stuff you're doing is crazy. So if we talk about performance wise, what is your dream for your first performance? Like, do you have a mindset? Like your first thing, you jump out, go crazy. Like what's the dream for that?
I've been asked this question before.
Oh, my bad.
No, that's cool.
I'm playing.
I think what I said, I wanted it to be ambient and like just, well, it wouldn't happen for your first show, but like everybody singing and knowing the song and just bringing that energy.
Yeah.
But yeah, just everybody being hype and just knowing the shit and jumping to it, stuff like that is my ideal concert.
What is your performance goal? Like, what do you want to see in a year's 2, 3, 4 years time? Where you're like looking out somewhere. What's that vision?
For my vision for a couple years time, I would say I wouldn't say everybody because that's kind of a stretch, but I want people to know who Urban is and like what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
I always want to inspire younger people like me.
Like even younger?
Well, everybody can do something.
Yes.
I just want to inspire just people in general to do the kind of stuff and not be afraid to do it.
Yeah.
And when I look for that 2 years ahead, I want to see that I could achieve something like that. Yeah.
Nah, that's actually a good kind of vision. Now, like, my type of thing is, with your top track that's obviously, like, popped out, obviously we're referring to Days I Never, like, when you see that kind of motion that's kind of growing, like, how does that feel your, like, how does that fill your heart? Like, how does it make you feel?
I really appreciate it, and I know that kind of feeling. It's really nice knowing that somebody enjoys what you also enjoy.
Yeah.
Because I make music that I enjoy myself. And when I know that people really like it as well as I do, it just feels great. Feels amazing.
Now, obviously, like, we know about the Trader interview, and we know, obviously, you've seen that type of thing.
Yeah.
What was your like positive response of you? Obviously, we had the shout out because we all knew your name when we obviously started speaking about it. What was the positive interactions that you had? Like, can we like hear about the people that message you, the social interaction type of thing?
I get a lot of people that DM me.
Yeah.
That are like, "Oh, keep up the good work," and I really like what you're doing. I wouldn't say there's a massive amount of it, but I do see a lot of people. Did the
voice change when they messaged you off that interview? Were they like, obviously, hey, I like your stuff, but was it a different tone change, or was it the same type of love and appreciation?
I think it was similar.
Yeah, similar. Yeah. Nah. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Now let's kind of talk about obviously we've talked about goals and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Where is your end goal with all this? Because again, like, you know, you're going crazy at this momentum, but where do you want to be in your like future? Does this want to be a full-time job? Like, what's the vision for you?
I do kind of want it a full-time job.
Yeah.
But I don't want the industry to like, you know how the industry treats artists and stuff like that. I don't want that to happen. I don't want to sign to a label. I don't want to do anything like that. I just want to make music and just pursue my career.
Hardest obstacle currently up until this moment in your career to overcome for you personally?
I would say motivation.
Motivation.
Yeah.
Now, really, who is your, in the future, like you said, your goal is, I think you want to be independent, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Independence gives you a lot of freedom. Who does your dream feature want to be? Like, if you could just look out anyone. Let's give a top 2 dream features. Let's do it.
Honestly, this might be surprising, but Benny Bachi.
Alright.
You know who that is?
Benny, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure they might.
Does that have Bear One Boss or anything?
No,
I don't know.
New Zealand artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, tap me in.
Oh, I gotta think about this one.
That's your main one. Okay, hold on. What's your second one outside of the genre, Phil? Like
Outside the genre.
Not outside the genre, but like a little bit out. Maybe alternative, maybe like some sort of like different type of hip hop.
Ooh. Low key.
If it doesn't come to mind, it's fine.
Yeah. I can't think of one. Really.
You can't think. Anyways, that's.
What in the hell?
I don't know, bro. It's like hella bikes. Hey, that's the thing. We could be doing like a little like bike interview. We like going, but hey.
Yeah.
Hey, we here. Now, really, like, what's obviously we have loads of stuff in the US happening right now.
Yeah.
Are you trying to like not make it over there? Are you trying to like perform over there, or is it just like you want to center your base here, you know, type of thing?
I do want to center my base here because I'm from here.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to the US or other markets where it is popular.
Yeah.
Just so I can broaden my reach.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would like to perform a few shows over there.
Yeah. Now, do you think in a way, again, we know the kind of level or the scene or population of New Zealand, like the industry, has that, do you think that's going to be a problem later on to hold you back in your long-term goal?
I would say it might hold me back, but that's the good thing about it, because if it's a small kind of scene, everybody knows each other and we can like back each other.
Yeah.
And it's easier to become more popular.
Yep.
Because you're not competing with a lot of other people.
It's a free game.
And yeah.
What's the one thing you're like, again, not one thing, what's something like you're really excited for to see the scene grow? Like, what's one thing you're really excited for the New Zealand scene?
I just like seeing a lot of new artists pop up.
Yeah.
I found a lot more recently.
Do we want to touch on them? Any come to mind? You can just like chuck a 1 or 2. Any come to mind?
Ooh, like you said, no free promo.
I bet. Wait, we can move on. Nah, that's calm. Obviously, it's a different situation for, let's say, older people in this street. They can do whatever they want. How does family support help you, or how's that been?
I do. Well, my family does like to support me, and
love that.
Like, when's the new drop?
Love
when's
that.
The new this?
Love that.
Same with my friends and stuff like that. They like playing my music in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just really find that support like very pushing.
Yeah.
And it's really fun.
Now, like, who's someone from the beginning in a way that kind of like always believed in your sound and who you were as an artist for real?
I've got a good one for this one. I've always made music with this dude called Issues.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna see this.
I bet. Let's talk to him.
He's always been there for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's always been there for me. And
giving a funny face with that.
Yeah, just.
Oh my god, bro.
Pan the camera.
Yo, Ben, look behind you. Hey, yo, bro. I feel like you put an urban song behind that. I don't know, kind of look a little crazy. You should put text behind that.
Oh no.
You should put text behind that.
It's pretty weird.
Let's go. Let's shout out to
Okay.
your guy. Yeah, come closer. Come closer. We'll stand back.
Okay. Continuing.
Yeah, go on. Let's talk about your supportive person that we've obviously started speaking about.
So his name's Issues. He also is kind of on the same grind that I am. He's a lot older than me.
Making music right now?
Yeah.
Okay, love that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think he was one of the first. He was a part of one of the first ever kind of music I created.
Yeah.
He was my first collab. I know that. And
Was that on the SoundCloud that you have that? Is that still up currently, or is that one of the ones that you dropped?
You need to refer to what track name.
Oh, I wouldn't know the track name, but is this still up currently? You would know, or is this one you've removed?
There's multiple of his.
Okay, so there's multiple collabs. It goes like
Yeah.
deep like that. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's good to know.
He's always been just there for me, and I kind of think of us as like a duo.
Yep.
So like Ken Carson and like Destroy Lonely.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, we're kind of like locked in like that.
Locked in, and you guys know a lot about each other personally as well.
Yeah, I would
Correct?
say that.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and it's kind of broken off now, but we used to have a collective together.
Yeah.
And he co-founded me, co-founded it with that.
Yo.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to run back more features with people like that used to work with?
Mm-hmm.
Like, would you like? Oh, go on, bro. This is a funny ass day. I swear, this is a funny day.
Must be my aura.
Oh no, mate. It definitely is. Like, it's not me. You wanna come get in the shot? We're doing an interview. Oh, you can. We're doing an interview.
Ooh, what for?
We're doing a musician right here.
Oh, okay.
Can we explain what we're doing right now, like the event? Do you want to
Absolutely.
explain the event?
Oh, the event. So this event?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a glow ride.
Yeah, love that.
So the idea is people zhoosh up their bikes with lights,
Uh-huh.
and then they ride them along a trail where there's lights and other stuff happening. There's a giant mirror ball down on the riverside.
Uh-huh.
There's a tunnel of lights, stuff happening in Garden Place,
Yes.
free face painting. Everyone who participates gets a high-vis vest because we know high-vis vests are sexy.
Go on. Go on.
No, if that's your jam. But yeah, so
Hey, it's
just
your words. Your words.
fun,
Yo.
free, something for people to do on a nice, beautiful, semi-clear winter night.
Hey, and how long are you walking in total with this lovely outfit?
Just 2 hours tonight.
2 hours.
Yes.
Ooh, go on.
Yes.
Nah, that is awesome.
This is a new outfit.
Dedication.
I like the lights,
Dedication.
it's working,
Mmm.
it's going okay.
Nuts.
Today I'm a giant mirror ball.
Yes. Nah, I mean, definitely stand out and looking awesome today. Most definitely.
So musician, you're
Uh-huh.
being interviewed.
Yeah.
Urban.
Okay, why are you being interviewed?
Because I'm just that cool. No, I'm
You're
kidding.
that cool.
I'm kidding.
So what's the deal? Like, you're a musician. I know lots of musicians. Why are you
Yeah.
being interviewed?
What makes you special? What makes you
What makes
special?
me special?
Yeah, exactly. What makes you special?
First off, guess how old I am?
You look about 12.
12.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I agree
Well,
with you.
I mean, babyface, go with it while you can.
Yeah, well, I'm 16, and not a lot of musicians kind of make music at 16.
Yes.
Yeah. That's one special thing about
Yeah,
me.
no, it is. It is.
Yeah.
So what sort of music do you play? Or create?
I'm not sure if you would have heard of it, but
No, I am old, so I probably haven't.
I make like rap.
Like new
Well,
age rap,
yeah,
like you're
yeah,
jumping
new
around,
age.
like you're
Did you say
jumping
new
around.
age rap?
You're jumping
Yeah.
around like crazy. It's fun.
It's hard to explain.
I mean, rap's been around for a very long time.
Yeah. It's like a new type of
Okay, cool,
experimental
right, okay,
type
yep,
of thing.
yep.
It's not like hippity hoppity. You're more listening to the. If correct me if I'm wrong. You're more listening to the sound rather than the lyrics in a way.
Okay, cool, because I
Yeah.
can never understand the lyrics. To be fair.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I mean, well done. Congratulations. Do your
Thank
thing.
you.
And what's
Thank
obviously let's give some inspiration to Urban here. What's one advice from yourself that you can give to the youth standing here right now and to the let's say the people watching?
Okay, when it comes to the arts, don't give up. Even if it becomes a side hustle for quite a while and you've got to get a muggle job, keep at it. If it's your passion, keep doing it. Because we all know that the arts doesn't pay very well.
Yeah.
And if you make it big, like what are you giving up in order to make it so-called big? So yeah, just keep doing it and don't sell out and stay true to your vision.
Yeah, I love
I
that.
know that sounds cheesy, but it absolutely is. Like, I've been at this for 30 years.
It's
Wow.
cheesy because it's genuine.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll with the cheese. Go with the cheese.
Roll with the cheese.
Make it melty. It's all good. Yeah.
Nah, it's tough. This is Address the Elephant, where we're so proud to obviously have you on and give the advice to young Urban. And yeah, like thank you for your time and obviously lovely walk around. Thank you so much.
And yeah, have fun.
Yeah. Thank you.
Appreciation. Hey,
Side quest.
hey, like genuinely, like, hey, I think this is what makes it fun. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this makes it
Yeah.
even funner. It's not just like an average one. Hey, this is the right spot.
I've never heard of this before. I did not know this was gonna happen.
bro. If you're not here, then like, hey, you wouldn't know. But now you do know.
There's more surprises to come. You'll see.
Shout out to our friend there that gave advice to the young Urban, and really had some questions about new age rap. You did amazing work.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hey, okay, let's just kind of slide on to, let's say, obviously you spoke about your feature, obviously a little bit older in the age sense. I kind of have a really like deep question that I've always kind of been thinking. Obviously, seeing your stuff, seeing your music, does it make it weirder to interact with people that you know that are so much older? And how does that kind of work for you? You know?
I would say there is definitely some type of weirdness that
Yes.
comes with it, but I don't think I network enough to know that much about it.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely see that.
Yeah. Now, like, I think I spoke to you a bit about this a little bit ago in regards to your content creating, in regards to your reels. Now, we obviously, if you know about yourself here and you know about the New Zealand scene, you've seen one of your reels somewhere, somehow. Now, explain to us what that benefits for you and why you do it.
I do it because, well, obviously I want to be known and
Yeah.
I want to push the music, but I also do it for like entertainment.
Yeah.
And I know that people on Instagram or TikTok, they're not looking for music specifically. They're looking for entertainment.
Yeah.
And what I want to get benefited from that is maybe they could see some personality from me
Yes.
and just know what I'm about, and maybe that could help them tap in.
Now, you see a Dom Killer, obviously, just been to Rolling Loud, massive
Yeah.
artist in his own way. Now, people obviously, I'm not going to call that exactly, but people call it Jester Maxing, and he's been really, really, obviously, online complaining about people don't know about his music rather than his videos.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Is that, like, not a problem? Is that a problem for you, but do you consider, like, worry about that in the future? That people will know about your reels more than your music?
Definitely.
Yeah.
I definitely worry about that because a lot of stuff on TikTok and Instagram, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want, and sometimes like this random audio just becomes like the next big like meme slander audio,
Yeah.
and it could definitely mess with your career.
Yeah.
And yeah, just the maxing and stuff like
Bro,
that.
these guys are on some other stuff, bro. You guys are on some other... yeah, no, that's actually, like, really insightful. And again, like, we love that.
Yeah.
Now, like, again, we talked about just back then in regards of, like, just want. Now, like, we talked about your recording setup. Is there any, like, essential snacks that you have up on that studio ready to eat, like, at once to kind of, like, get in the mood, or no?
Low key, it's kind of ironic, but that mother over there.
What?
That
Oh, the
drink
mother.
over there.
Oh,
The drink over there.
yeah, yeah.
Just that, and I'm set, pretty much.
Just like that.
And an apple.
An apple.
You can really tell I like apples.
That's like double even like a sugar boo. That's like crazy.
Yeah, it gets me in the mood, and like I can use my vocal and kind of like soothes it, and just all that energy since it's an energy drink.
Now, are you, real question, chopping the apple or just like eating it as it is?
What was that?
Are you chopping the apple or are you eating it as is? Like, just like eating it, or are you chopping it up, put it on a plate type of thing?
Getting it out of the fridge and eating it.
Just eating it, just
Yeah.
go. Okay, so your apples are in the fridge.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So you like a kind of, are you a hot or a cold type of person?
I would say right now I'm a cold person.
Cold person.
Yeah.
Cold person. Again, cold apple, that type of stuff. At this kind of age, again, non-related music question, like, are you a crazy, like, again, random, are you a crazy cook? Like, are you cooking up like crazy meals? Like, or are you just like on that type of like young type of like vibe? Like, you just kind of like chucking that in the oven type of thing.
I know how to make noodles.
You know how to make noodles. What do you put? Okay, here we go. A lot of people make noodles and they make it good. What are you putting in them noodles?
Ooh, just whatever's in the packet.
Yeah.
Well, I do like spicy stuff.
Yes.
So I load that shit with spicy stuff.
Aight.
I really like spicy stuff.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Sliding quickly over to a little like album, your album stuff. Do you have a set formula in regards of your your format, like the amount of songs you release at once? Are you really releasing a certain amount, certain timing? What's that?
I like releasing albums when something special happens to me, or like something special is happening. For example, like a holiday or like my birthday. My birthday is April 6th, and I dropped my recent album on April 6th.
Alright, love that.
And for the album before that, UX, I dropped it on Christmas.
Yes.
Or wait, no, I didn't. I dropped it on New Year's. Yeah, and
like purposely on New Year's, just for everyone to kind of go crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty much. New Year, new me.
New Year, new.
As for the amount of tracks, right?
Yeah, correct.
I don't really have a set. I just do as many as I can.
Yeah.
Or as many as I feel.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it too long for people to get bored of it.
Yeah. I
don't want it too short and people wanting the music, the new music.
Now people want the music and people want more of that, most definitely. What, again, it's very typical, but we've done this interview, but we really want to know, like, what are we expecting from you? Like, what are we expecting? You've just dropped a song, obviously, recently, Uno. What are we expecting more of you? Are we expecting an album? Are we expecting some crazy features? Like, what are we expecting from you?
You could definitely expect a new album and EP. I'm planning those. I'm not sure when it will come out because it's still very early development. I do have a name in mind, but I'm not going to reveal it.
Is there a teaser or anything type of that we can kind of like the vibe of it? If not, totally fine. But any type of like, maybe like even like, is there a sound change or like is it like a little bit of insight to that? You know?
I would say there's definitely a sound change.
Nice, that's good. At least we know.
I do want to try experimenting with the kind of ambient type of feel because I've always wanted to try something like that. Think of Don Toliver if he hopped on like an pretty fun type beat or something.
Pretty fun. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I kind of want to try something like that, and more sing rather than rap.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like auto-tune it a little bit, or are you gonna go crazy vocals straight into it?
I do want to tone down the auto-tune a little bit.
Okay.
And try to change up the mixing and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah.
No, I like that. Yeah, let's kind of like really kind of mention just kind of like I just kind of touched on your features. Can people not book you for features, but are you doing features on the regular? How does your features work? Like if someone wants a feature?
Right now, if somebody hits me up and I really like their music, I'll do a feature.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But low key, this is gonna sound really bad, but if somebody asks for a feature, and they're like terrible, I honestly just ghost them. I do.
You just told them.
That's really sad, but I do.
Yeah.
Well.
Does that happen a lot? Does that happen a lot? Like, there's a lot of people like that are completely like whack, hit you up, be like, yeah, and then you're like, nah, I can't do it.
It does. I would say advice for them specifically is work on their sound before they come to me.
If you're listening.
Yeah, that's no hate or anything. I'm just being real.
Now, have you ever been ghosted in this? Anything? Have you been ghosted in this like scene in regards? Have you been ghosted when like you've hit someone and ghost?
Maybe very few.
Yeah.
Few enough that I don't think I could talk about it.
Of course not. Yeah.
But yeah, I probably have.
Yeah. No. What's your again? Like, there's like, what's the most interesting thing? Not the most interesting thing, but obviously we're talking about like interactions, not weird interactions, but like ghosting interactions. What's like a funny interaction? Let's say you could like just mention that's happened recently or something like that you found peculiar. Let's say.
I don't think I've had many like notices or like anything like that very recently. Let me see what comes to mind.
So we're getting you thinking, yeah?
Yeah. I don't think so, no.
You don't think so? It doesn't go on. No.
I'm still very early.
That's very early.
Yeah.
Now, one urban, again, it's a calm hot take, but what's your hot take for the industry? What is your hot take to the industry? Calm. We're not going a crazy interview today. But what's a little bit of a hot take from yourself?
I love this hot take.
Okay, here we go.
I've said this before. I would say people need to tone down their egos. Yeah, their egos are way too high right now. They think they're all that. Their aura needs to go down.
I'm telling you, bro.
It's up here. It's up here. It needs to go all the way down.
I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, Hey, I'm gonna share an interaction real quick. We're gonna we had that type of like behavior and like a little bit recently, and I sat there and I was just like, it was just really hard to process. It was like just weird behavior. Like, how does that process happen to you when someone just ego checks you when they're not even like, when they don't even need to? Because like obviously like we're both small creators.
Yeah.
Like why do you need to do that? Like, how do you feel when someone egos you? Like, how do you feel? How do you feel when someone just egos you?
It's obviously very negative.
Yeah.
It's just like, why work on an ego when you have so much else, like other qualities to work on instead? Yeah, I just don't like the ego at all.
Do you? Oh, sorry to interrupt, but do you think the ego stems from the industry being so small?
Yeah, I would say other influences and stuff too.
Yeah.
For example, this is going to be very mainstream, but like, you know how Playboy Cardi has that kind of like mysterious kind of aura?
Yeah, go ahead.
People love to copy that.
Yeah, go ahead.
They love to copy that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for me personally, I try not to copy that. And maybe instinct, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just the music. But yeah, I try to be more personal and straightforward with my music.
Yeah.
And how it sounds and like how I interact with people. Yeah, I just don't.
Do you think halfway through 2026, the whole Playboy Cardi method of being mysterious, blah, blah, is at a stage where it's getting corny at this rate?
Yeah, it's very corny.
Yeah.
It does not work anymore.
And do you think in the New Zealand scene, where we obviously have such little shows, we have such a little pool of like talent and people to listen to, do you think that holds people back?
I think it does. They need to work on the sound more and like pushing themselves, because we don't want this kind of underground scene to start off like that.
Yeah.
Especially because it's like new and up and coming. There's some people that do it well though. One guy I like to mention, his name is Vaint Halo. Have you heard of him?
No, I have not.
He's got, I don't want to glaze him, but how do I say this? I just like his kind of aesthetic. He isn't too like ego-y with it.
Yeah.
He's just genuinely a relatable person, and
Yeah.
I like him for that.
Yeah, there's a guy, again, you mentioned someone that's a little bit like that. Not a negative person, but someone that's on that type of stuff. There's a guy called Osana, one of my favorite artists. He's kind of that, he does work with TDF, and TDF did an album, Che, blah, blah, been on that. So he's been on one of those collective albums, and he just hasn't released in ages. And, like, people are at a stage where, like, they just want more music, and he drops really, really good music, but, like, it's at a rate where you're not hearing it. Do you think people actually... You know when you, let's say, hey, real quick question. You know when you said you're going to change your new sound to something, right? Do you worry people are going to be like, I wanted the old Urban back?
Yeah. I do like to listen to feedback like that. I'm very, I like listening to feedback and actually improving on that. If people do not like the sound and I don't benefit from it, maybe I see a fall off in streams or stuff like that, I'm definitely open to trying my older sound and stuff like that. I don't like, me too personally, when somebody, like my favorite artist, changes their sound, it just ruins it for me. So I want to give that option to the fans. If they don't like what I currently make, then what's the point?
So you're going to take, you like critical feedback from your fans.
Yeah.
And you listen to those comments and you listen to that type of stuff on the daily.
Yeah.
Are you reading, not every one of them, but are you reading most of them?
Most of them, of all that I can.
Yeah.
I wouldn't purposefully ignore advice.
Yeah.
Because there's something that can always be taken from advice.
Yeah.
Even if it's negative or positive, you can just take that how you will. And opinions are just opinions at the end of the day.
Now, like, obviously we've talked about, like, OGs in the scene like that, but, like, not anyone pulled you aside, but has anyone, like, in that type of scene given you, like a little bit of advice that you've really kept?
I'm going to say Trey Day.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
It's all full circle over here.
Yeah,
Go on.
I remember Trey Day hit me up one time. He was like, great job with the content and stuff like that. I've gotten advice from a lot of other people, and I just really like his advice. And you too. You've got some good advice too.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. There's also a producer that I'm currently working with. His name is Andrew. He's the producer of Switch Up.
Okay.
Yeah, he gives me advice on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And My newer music that I'm making right now is pretty much exactly tied into what he has told me.
What is it? What is he? Can we have an understand a lot more what he's told you, but that type of thing? What has he told you? Like, what does he help you with?
He told me to utilize my voice more.
Yeah.
And like actually put heart and emotion more into my kind of cadence and stuff like that. And yeah, I took that advice.
How has your storytelling changed from, as you said, when you were 14 to now? How's that changed?
I would say it probably definitely has changed. But it's still not that crazy. Yeah, it's not like I'm on Kendrick level or anything like that. It's just standard, I would say.
And now, when you were younger, let's say before that type of stuff, even younger, did you know that you were going to do this from the beginning? Like, you'd be standing here right now, putting out the albums you have. Did you know this from the beginning?
Not at all. I always used to create.
Yeah.
I've always loved to. When I used to make, this is going to be very funny. I used to make paper iPhones when I was younger.
Paper iPhones?
Yeah.
I
really like to just create stuff and just be creative with it.
Yeah.
If you would have told me back then, like mid-process while I was making those, that I would be like a popular artist or stuff like that, I would not believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm surprised by all the support and stuff I'm getting.
Yeah.
And I think I'm going to stick with this.
Speaking about popularity, this is a big question I think a lot of people want to know. Do people, wherever obviously you're based, have people recognize you?
Like in person?
Yeah, like you walk down the street, hey, we know Urban.
I don't think so, not currently.
Okay, now obviously you've been, I guess, out and about physically. Have you had any of those, have you had a fan interaction yet or not yet? Have you had anyone like be like, yo, like just genuine, like?
I don't think so, no. I don't exactly live here.
Yes.
I live in a smaller town, which I'm not going to name.
Please don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Spotify bio might need a like little change for real.
Yeah.
Dropping that major government name is.
Yeah. Well, I don't mind that being.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, I haven't had.
You haven't had no one.
Yeah, personal things.
Yeah. Well, what's your like? Again, you say like, you know, the fam is like drop. Have any of them come to you and be like, yo, I actually like really like this song, like I really like this type of thing? Has that happened?
I would say yeah. My mum actually gives me quite good feedback and what she likes and what she doesn't. I would say, yeah, my friends do the same, and yeah, just people that are tight knit with me.
What does the mom's dislike? Like, what is the thing she like? Yeah, I like this. I don't like this.
I think she likes how melodic I can be.
Okay.
I think she really likes the song "Need To" by me. Yeah, you would have to play it or like listen to it. But yeah, I do like the song too, and it shows my more emotional kind of side. Yeah. And not the rage. And yeah, she told me that she likes that and stuff. And I haven't heard much that she doesn't hate. Yeah. It might be biased, but yeah.
Hey, now obviously a lot of kids at 16 are playing, let's say, football or just obviously gaming, that type of thing. How proud, like, let's say as a mother, like, how proud is she, like, seeing her son, like, just flourish in this game? Like, is she, like, telling you all the time? Like, how proud is she?
She always tells me to keep going and try new things and to document everything that I do and try to set goals for the future. Yeah. And, yeah, I like to do that and try to apply it as much as I can. Yeah.
Now, real quick question. Where's one country, if you could ever go to right now, you just like love to pop out to?
America.
Yeah.
More music opportunities.
What do you have a particular city? Like, you know, obviously a little bit of American influence with myself. There's loads of cities there. Is there a set, a unique sound you like, or you haven't discovered that yet?
I haven't done enough research to know. But
Are you more like East Coast, Central? Like, are you Houston Central? Are you East Coast, New York?
I think Houston, actually. Yeah.
Hey, we really got to get him tapped up with some of the people over there. Hey, the people in Houston. I think some people are watching right now. We need to like link up with this guy.
I might meet Travis.
Travis.
Yeah, Travis Scott.
Okay.
He's from Houston.
Okay.
By my knowledge.
You know the people that even from out in Houston.
No, I don't know.
I'm
much
saying like you
people.
know the one person that's like your one of your faves out in Houston. Like he like I'm saying like you remember that this
Yeah.
guy, one of your favorite artists is out there. That's cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
No, Houston scene is awesome. They do loads of shows all the time. Like in New Zealand, obviously we're very bit part shows.
Yeah.
Houston has amazing shows, and it's a direct flight from here, so you're definitely gonna get over there one day of another. Now, obviously, slowly wrapping up in a way, but I would like to know, it just kind of like thought in my head, like we haven't really known, it's a typical question a load of people ask, but for me, I'd like to know, who are your like favorite artists, or not your inspiration, but like an artist, let's say you relate to heavily? Like who's your favorite artist and one artist you relate to heavily?
I would say Slayer in a way.
Hold up.
and
One question before we kind of go on. Burger music.
Burger music.
Burger music. Here we go. Is it hot topic? Is Slayer burger music?
I would just say no, because once people see something that's going viral, I would say they kind of get jealous or kind of overprotective in a way, because people are obviously divided. They've got their own opinions, and people are unemployed.
God, I think so, especially in the industry.
Me including. Yeah, I don't think the burger rumors are true.
Do you think there is a burger genre going on? Something stems somehow, but or do you think that's kind of just like?
I do have one in mind, but I don't know what it's called.
Like an artist, you forgot an artist's name.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, not fair. Back on the Slayer. What's your vibe on him? Like, you tell us why you like him.
I do like his beat selection. I really do like his beat selection and his production.
Yeah.
I do also like his personality, how he's not afraid to show like the process behind his songs.
Yeah.
And it's good advice for newer artists like me to
Yes, sir.
see and take inspiration from that. Because other artists, for example, have you seen the Slayer streams?
Of course, bro. Of course.
Yeah.
He's been on that. I think he's been on a couple ones. Who's the most notable one? Is he been on Bruce? Drop him off, or I think I'm confused.
Yeah,
but there's
I'm
been a
not quite
couple.
sure.
There's been a couple he's been on. But what about them streams that you've enjoyed? Just seeing his personality on them streams.
He deconstructs a lot of his older songs and his newer ones too. And when I see that and think of other artists that I do also like, I'm just gonna throw a random artist, Shay.
Shout out Shay.
He doesn't do streams like that. He doesn't show what he does to achieve that sound, but Slayer does, and I like that.
Now, real quick, obviously we'll touch on the artists that inspired you in just a second, but obviously you've met a lot of artists. Like you've met like loads of artists in the New Zealand scene, if I'm correct. Now, like, have you seen, when you see the persona of the artist, do you see a different person in real life? Or not really with most people?
I think there's always two sides.
Yes.
To two people.
Yeah.
I would say me including. Yeah, I do see two sides. For example, in personal and through text. Yeah.
Real quick, is Urban a character or is this you?
I would say it's a bit of both. Or actually, a good way to think of it, it's me but better.
Oh, okay. Jesus. Why? Why do you come with these hot takes? Why? Like, why is it better?
I think it shows more of my creative side, and I'm just more of a boring person in general. I don't have any other good points to me apart from music.
You better.
And just creative and stuff.
No, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
Okay. And for Urban in general, I want to push those boundaries.
Yeah.
And yeah, develop new things.
Now, obviously, you got to get into like some sort of like top mindset. Do you kind of look into it like you saying you better? Do you think when you get into it and you're recording stuff, do you think you're like better than the rest in a way where you're like I'm better, like I'm gonna be the best when I'm recording this? Like, do you firmly believe like that top mindset? Do you have that top mindset of like I'm better, like I'm the best?
I would like to think that way, but also, you know what I said about the ego, and I don't like it.
But it's good to have a positive ego. It's good to have a positive ego.
It is good to have that. I do personally think that and be like, oh, I'm better than these people. But sometimes I can doubt myself.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you're just creating music, trying to get better, and
Yeah.
everybody moves at their own pace.
And how do you stop? We just talked about doubt. How do you stop self-doubt in an industry with this loads of emotions and avenues? How do you stop self-doubt?
If you're doubting yourself in the music industry, I would say, and you're not finding the motivation to do something,
Yeah.
I would say just stop for a little bit and think about yourself.
Yeah.
And write down everything that you need to improve on and try to fix those things. Then you can come back to the music and then, yeah.
And what's, again, like I think we talked about it when we were over there, but we talked about the editorial block. Do you have a lot of those creative blocks? Do you have a lot of them or not really?
Yeah, I do. I had one just recently.
Tell us about it. Let me speak about it.
From now to Uno,
Yes.
which was like maybe 3 weeks ago, I haven't made almost no music.
Why?
Yeah, I just haven't found the time and motivation to do so, but recently, within the couple weeks or so, I've been trying to get back into it and be better. And I did what I just mentioned before, to work on yourself. I took that same advice and did that.
And again, work on yourself is so broad for a lot of people that probably listen to this, maybe that are in a sort of some drought or some doubt. What's one thing that helped you get back in that motivation to get back in the studio or get back into the way? What's one thing you can kind of give as motivation or advice?
Just listening to more music.
Yes.
Taking more inspiration and finding what you like and you don't like. Then once you know those things, you can make some music that you really enjoy.
Yeah, and again, what's the best thing you're creative? You know how you obviously create like loads. What's your favorite thing about your creative process?
My favorite thing about my creative process?
Here we go, let's go.
I would say, well, I would say the whole lot, but specifically, I like how I record and like try to use different voices. Like
Yes.
I obviously probably sound really different to what I do in the music. Yeah, and just recording and how I can change that and make it more different and original, unique.
Have you been to a lot of studios? Have you been to a lot of studios in general or not really?
I did get the opportunity to go to one, but I don't know what happened to that, honestly. It just kind of just flew out the window. But right now, no.
So you obviously haven't physically gone into one, if I'm correct?
Yeah, I haven't physically
Do you
gone into one.
worry that there's going to be a different feeling when you walk into a studio? There's like this hella equipment, maybe there's a couple people around. Do you worry for that like feeling of not pressure, but people around you in a professional setting?
I do worry about the people that will be in there with me.
Yes.
I usually don't record with a lot of people, like near me.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe my parents in the room across me that
Yeah.
probably hear me and scream into the mic. But yeah, maybe that I do have a feeling that might damage what I actually create and what I can be to be unique. But yeah, and the equipment too. It will be new equipment and it's more expensive and stuff like that.
Nah. That's the thing. Like, that's expensive equipment, the new stuff. I'm just hearing that beep. That beep's hella like knocking me off. Now, when you where even is that beep?
I have no clue.
Bro. That's up. Is
Is it my phone?
Yeah, I think it's your phone, bro.
Not my phone.
I think, bro, it stopped when you touched it.
Oh shit, maybe.
Yo, bro, maybe. That's my guy. That's my guy, Ben. Thank you so much. Now,
Shout out to Ben.
Shout out to Ben. Now, when you recording, do you have the sound? Do you know how you can have surround sound, obviously, like tuned out a little bit? Do you have that? Like on or like nah?
I think I'm too broken stingy for surround sound, but I do have. As for my equipment,
Yeah.
I do use studio speakers and I try to get it to sound the best it can.
Yes.
And yeah, this is actually an interesting thing.
Let's do it.
But I use. Do you know what an AT2020 is?
I do not. What is that?
It's a mic.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, they might know what that is, but I use an AT2020. It's
Go
kind of
ahead.
like a budget kind of mic.
Yeah.
And I'm not falling for the propaganda that a more expensive mic makes you sound better. It's mostly mixing and your vocals, like the way that you say it into the mic.
Yes.
As long as you have something that sounds decent, it can sound professional.
Yes. Now, again, just kind of touching on like a little bit of things. What's the best thing, obviously, what's an artist's perspective? You know, I've never been in this position where, you know, you get asked to do an interview. What's the best thing for you doing an interview? Is it like the fans that can know a bit about you more? Or is it brand acknowledgement kind of, or brand exposure? What's the best thing for an interview for yourself, for an artist like yourself?
I would say it shows a bit more of my personality than I express in my music. But yeah, brand recognition and just how they know me and stuff like that. And hopefully they can get to know Urban better.
And do you think on today's Address the Elephant, do you think they're able to kind of learn a little about you?
Definitely, yeah. There's some stuff that I've said here that I've never said before.
Never said it before.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. For me, I've learned so much about you as a person and character, and truly appreciate you coming down here. It's cold, it's a little bit chilly down here, but at the end of the day, I think we've learned a lot about you. So to kind of not finally wrap us up, I'm going to do the outro right now for us right now. You've been on Address the Elephant. Oh, hold on. Sorry, my bad.
I've got one extra thing.
Oh, my bad.
None of you know about this.
All right, let's do it.
1 second. I brought a surprise since it's my first interview.
Oh, please.
Here's some unreleased music.
All right, bet.
It's nothing special, but that's probably my next drop.
No, this is amazing. Hey, we're about to listen to some Urban stuff. This is going to be crazy. Thank you for the present, and thank you for the surprise. It's a USB right here with some Urban unreleased stuff. That's the one. That's the one more thing. And that's the biggest one more thing I could have ever asked for.
Minute.
No. Thank you so much for this. We're gonna listen to this, and like, I don't know. I'm just like so grateful for this. When do you think this will drop? Is this months away?
I
listen to this, is it months away or is it?
I would say either this month or next month.
Man, I'm so looking forward to this.
Nothing more than that.
So I can't address this, but we have addressed the elephant today, and thank you so much for your time and getting down here. Yeah. You've been with Woke Up Board, and we are with
Urban.
And thank you for being on Address the Elephant.
Thank you,
my guy. Thank you.